Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're talking about something that can have a huge impact on your financial future, your mortgage. We're not just talking about simply making your payments on time. Anyone can do that, right? No. Today we're diving deep into 8 proven strategies to pay off your mortgage faster and save potentially tens of thousands of dollars in interest. Whether you're just starting out on your homeownership journey or you're looking to accelerate your payments and become debt-free faster, these tips are absolute gold. We're going to break down each strategy step by step, giving you actionable advice that you can implement right away. Remember, your mortgage is probably the biggest debt you'll ever have, so why not tackle it strategically and come out on top? Let's jump right in. The first strategy is all about being proactive with your payments. Look, most people just pay the minimum amount due each month, and that's fine, but think of it this way. Every extra dollar you put towards your principal is a dollar less that accrues interest. So if your monthly principal payment is $1,500, try paying $1,800 instead. Even a small increase like that can make a significant difference over the life of your loan. Now I know what you might be thinking. Graham, where am I going to find that extra money? Well, it's all about making your money work harder for you. We're talking cutting back on unnecessary expenses, maybe eating out one less time a week, or finding ways to boost your income with a side hustle. Remember, a little sacrifice now can lead to massive savings in the long run. This next strategy is all about taking advantage of those financial windfalls that come your way throughout the year. Think about it. Bonuses, tax refunds, maybe even that extra paycheck you get if you're paid bi-weekly. Instead of letting that money sit in your checking account, use it to make a lump sum payment directly towards your principal. For example, let's say you get a $5,000 tax refund. By putting that entire amount towards your principal, you can significantly chip away at your loan balance. In fact, consistently making extra payments like this can shave years off a 30-year mortgage. That's years of your life you get back, and tens of thousands of dollars saved on interest. This next strategy is a bit of a clever hack that takes advantage of the way mortgage interest is calculated. Instead of making one large payment each month, consider switching to bi-weekly payments. Essentially, you'll be paying half of your monthly amount every 2 weeks. Now, you might be thinking, Graham, that's still the same amount of money each month. And you'd be right, but here's the kicker. Since there are 52 weeks in a year, making bi-weekly payments results in 26 half payments, which is the equivalent of making 13 full monthly payments instead of 12. This simple trick can shave years off your mortgage. Alright, this next strategy is all about being proactive and taking advantage of lower interest rates. If you've been in your home for a few years and interest rates have dropped significantly, it might be time to consider refinancing. Now, before you jump into anything, make sure you do your research and shop around for the best rates and terms. Look for a rate that's at least 1% lower than your current rate to make it worthwhile. And don't forget to factor in closing costs. Also, consider shortening your loan term when you refinance. Opting for a 15-year mortgage instead of a 30-year will result in higher monthly payments, but you'll pay off your mortgage much faster and save a ton on interest. This next strategy is all about making those small amounts of money work harder for you. It's called the roundup strategy, and it's incredibly simple to implement. Let's say your mortgage payment is $1,480 per month. Instead of paying that exact amount, round it up to $1,500 or even $1,600. Those extra few dollars each month might seem insignificant, but over the life of your loan, they can add up to a substantial amount of money going straight towards your principal, reducing the amount of interest you pay in the long run. Remember, every little bit counts. Chapter 6. Conquer high-interest debts first. This next strategy is all about being strategic with your debt repayment. While paying off your mortgage faster is a fantastic goal, it's crucial to consider other high-interest debts you might have, like credit card balances or personal loans. If you're carrying balances on cards with interest rates of, say, 7% or higher, it's generally a good idea to prioritize paying those off before aggressively tackling your mortgage. Why? Because those high-interest debts are costing you way more in interest charges over time. Once you've paid off those high-interest debts, you can redirect the money you were putting towards them to your mortgage, accelerating your payoff timeline even further. Chapter 7. Unlock the power of accelerated payment schedules. This next strategy is all about understanding the power of amortization schedules and how even small increases in your payments can make a huge difference. An amortization schedule basically shows you how your monthly mortgage payment is divided between principal and interest over the life of your loan. What's important to understand is that in the early years of your mortgage, a larger portion of your payment goes towards interest. But as you make more payments, the ratio gradually shifts towards paying down more principal. By using a mortgage calculator, you can experiment with different payment scenarios to see how increasing your payment amount, even slightly, can significantly reduce the amount of interest you pay and shorten your loan term. Chapter 8. Avoid prepayment penalties. Negotiate like a pro. This last strategy is crucial to keep in mind, especially if you're planning to make significant extra payments towards your mortgage. Some lenders include prepayment penalties in their mortgage contracts. This means that if you pay off your mortgage too quickly, usually by paying more than 20% of the principal balance within a year, you'll be charged a fee. Now, not all lenders have these penalties, but it's essential to check your mortgage contract carefully. If your contract does include prepayment penalties, try negotiating with your lender to have them removed or reduced before you sign on the dotted line. It's always better to be safe than sorry. So there you have it, 8 proven strategies to pay off your mortgage faster and save potentially thousands of dollars in interest payments. The key takeaway here is this: don't be afraid to be proactive with your mortgage. Take control of your finances, explore your options, and make your money work harder for you. Remember, the sooner you start implementing these strategies, the greater the benefits you'll reap in the long run. Whether it's making an extra payment here and there or simply rounding up your monthly payment, every little bit counts. And remember, before making any significant changes to your mortgage repayment plan, make sure you've built up a solid emergency fund and have a clear understanding of your budget. Thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more financial tips and tricks, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.